Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to plate. We are back in FortressCraft Evolved. Last episode, we kind of scaled up our hive mind farm. We can produce some more liquid resin. We're probably going to get back to that. I want to keep scaling that thing up. But first, we also mentioned we wanted to improve or upgrade our crystal mine a little bit and make sure we've got that scaled up just a little bit. So let's do that first. I want to unload my inventory if I can. If I've got junk in here. It looks like I've got a few things I can get rid of. This is my little construction paste grinder setup. I'll collect construction paste here. And then I just dump off the stuff I don't want here. I should look into using the little heist modules and things. I think there are some machines that will pull this inventory right out of my, or pull these materials right out of my inventory and put them into hoppers. I've never gotten around to looking at that, or looking into it, I should say. All right, we'll sort by type and just quickly scan for anything else we can get rid of that we don't need. There's obviously things here I could get rid of, but nothing too concerning or too obvious. It just can just be pitched. All right, yeah, let's head down. On the way down, before we go, I'm going to grab some drill heads. We've got a bunch. And I will put those down in our crystal mining drills. Got a bunch in here. This is another kind of work in progress. Got to find a better way to transport these things down. I know we can use Falkers. There's a way to use those. Or I could belt them down to the mining sites. I think we want to go down to, is it 210? I think I've got it indicated with the word crystal mine, yeah. We won't spend a lot of time down here, I hope. Here's our... I think this is the only crystal thing that we're mining is just this pillar. And we do have drill heads in here, I think. Yeah, not too bad, actually. Let's load them up. In fact, why don't we'll put 5 in each, and then let's take a quick look around and see if we can get another node of crystal here getting mined. So you can see I've got my auto excavators doing their things. We could move these. Oh, is that crystal there? Or is that just stone? Oh man, there's a huge deposit right here. 1.8 million, 1.1 million, I should say. That is exactly what we want. So we're gonna set up some mining here. May take a little more time than I was hoping to spend over in this area, but I think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and get this guy moving. It seems dark down here. The light doesn't travel very far, it seems like, down here in the cold caverns. Now we'll have to see. We've been getting away with conveyor belts and they seem to be working. They haven't frozen up yet. Let's take a quick look and make sure that what I'm saying isn't a lie. But yeah, we can see these conveyors even down in this frozen area. They are still moving. So I'm going to stick with those until we run into a problem. Okay, we're going to need to get power over here. Let's just, we'll work around everything that we need to. But let's get a mining thing set up. And we'll see if we can do this where we can get the crystal routed and still have hoppers for the, drill bits, or the drill heads. So let's go logistics hopper here to get those two. That one to get those two. And then we can mine the crystal. We can, let's see, transport the mined crystal out of here. This one I'm going to have come out a bit. And then this one is going to dump out this way. Come out a bit. And then, since we need to go in that direction, all right, we're going to need to get power lasered over there. In the meantime, we can put hoppers down to hold our bits, and they're not touching any belts, so they should be okay. These will be remove only. And then maybe between episodes or something, I can bring some more bits down here. Well, I guess we'll start with 4 or 5 each, maybe. Let's try 5. Make that 4. We're going to have to come back down. Like I said, I can probably do this between episodes. We'll just get these started at least. All right, and that'll maximize our output from this crystal deposit, so we don't have to come back quite as often. All right, we need to get crystal up over this laser turret. Let's do it. We can just use belts for this. We'll go up, over. I've got that belt there. I'll just take advantage of it. And that one can go. The laser can make its way through. Down, and we just need to get way over here, and then we need to set up power transmission. How about, I don't think there's a problem. Well, let's do this. Maybe this will give us a little room in case we need to route materials close to these mine shafts. I don't think we will, but boom, and you. Boom. Trim that off. Okay, now let's see where we can tap into power. We're right on the lift side, which makes it a little bit more challenging. Okay, I've got power coming down that I'm not using right here, and I can sneak under this belt. Let's do it. Again, hopefully these belts won't freeze up. Hopefully it's not a kind of length of the belt determines how resistant they are to the cold kind of thing. We can hug the belt too. And how are we doing on defenses? We've got a turret right there. That's covering us pretty good. But we probably need one right around. We might be able to get away with one here. We'll check the coverage. We don't want Minox down here. Yeah, let's see where this one ends. Boom. Yeah, we're good, clearly. That overlaps. That actually covers this whole belt. Then we need to get this power up so we can do this. And then just run the power over the top of this belt, and that's going to put it right at the height we want, which is nice. That's us. Another turret here, why not? That should cover the mining operation as well, right? Kinda does protect us. I'm gonna put another one down somewhere. What about right here, just for extra coverage in case one of the batteries goes dead or something? Try and have an extra turret there. All right. Belt's working. We'll see again if it seizes up. Right now, these are all being sent into storage. Pretty happy with that for now. We could make this one hold off and not fire unless this is full. That would give us a little bit of extra protection at the cost of just not expanding. I think I'm going to go for it. We'll make this wait for full battery. And that's going to charge super slow because we've got these excavators all being tapped into here. Let's make sure we're getting power. Yeah, that one's getting power. We'll just let that run. I think we're safe and protected. Worst case, some Minox get on there. Oh, yeah, we're good. These are just loaded. I think, you know what? I was going to say we should put an extra hopper here. Then that thing can load instantaneously. Maybe I will. These hoppers, when they're right next to each other, they will not totally fill up, seems like. They'll get to like 98 or something, or 99. Okay, we're good. Let's get out of here. That's it for now. We could expand this if we want. Let's do it. We're making good time. Let's move these two. That'll help us for later. Boom. 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 All right. I don't have a lot of deep stone, so that one doesn't want to fill until I pick up more deep stone. I'm not going to bother. Those look like they reach, so we're good there. Got one light here that's out of synchronization. It's going to drive people crazy. Turn that one. I hear the camo bots all around us. Alright, now we can get out of here. And we want to go... What do we want to do? Let's go to the hub. There's a couple things on my mind. One is we want to scale up the hive mind farming so we have more resin coming in. Our central power hub is still getting beat on. We're not producing quite enough missiles to keep up. You can see there, that one's at 0. See, this one has 14. Looks like we've got a lot of the... See, that one's at 15. So we need more. I'd love to have these all full. And that's why we're messing with the hive mind farm. The other thing we want to do, though, is scale up the infused coal production that's kind of fueling our hive mind farm. I was looking into using the jet fuel. I was kind of half hoping I could use a jet fuel to feed a pyrothermic generator, since they're nice and small. And then we could just have a self-feeding power loop over by where we're harvesting that resin, but these won't run on anything other than like the infused coal, I think. So that's not an option for us. Let's find these ablators. Let's plan on doing 3 more setups. That means, what, 6 of these?
Crafting.
3 of these. Looks like I'm going to need more crude organic lenses. And then I think we're fine on refiners. And then how am I doing on hoppers? Let's grab some more of these.
Crafting.
And then what else? Energy transmitters. I've been sticking with the Mark 1s for now. Once we get some other materials automated, then we'll move up. Really want to get to this alloyed machine block. That's kind of the next big project. Once we get our defenses squared away, these missile defenses. And then we also need to do our bug part collection. We're kind of wasting a lot of bug parts right now. Lots to do as always. How about power storage blocks? I might come up. Well, I've got some copper wire.
Crafting, 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 crafting.
That's a little bit more. 24. Oh, I'd like more than that.
Crafting, 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 crafting.
Okay, that's a little better. 31. All right, let's head over there. We'll set up 3 more kind of banks of liquefying and harvesting the resin. And then we'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do with the infused coal. We could tap into these surface deposits and just infuse it here on the surface and kind of create our own supplemental supply of infused coal for this thing. Right now, I think we're probably managing on the little trickle that's coming in. But as we scale this up, and we're going to need to really scale this farm up, I believe, that little coal supply is going to not be sufficient. You can see it's just kind of coming in on a trickle. We need to ramp that up quite a bit. Now, the ones we put in, you can see these hoppers are not even getting filled. And some time has gone by, actually, since we did it. So we're still on this row, just trying to get infused coal in here. We haven't even touched that row, and we're about to add another row on top. So infused coal is next, but let's unload the materials we've got. We need to find a way up. And see if we can map this out. Here is the center line. So this is temporary block. Okay, I gotta go up 2. I think that's our center, right? Yeah, that's our center. Let's go up a little bit. It's gonna be easier to see. That's our center. Okay, underneath, we know we need the hopper. That's going to be dumping the material out for us. I guess regular storage hopper's fine for that. That's our output. And then we know, I think 2 below that. 1. That's our hopper behind there. Then room for belts. And then on this level, we need this thing kind of coming out. By 3, let's run the belt for that. Down and then across. Across. I'll have to get the side one when we're down there, or the one that's going to bring this down. I can't reach it from where I'm at. All right. Center one, let's change over to the hopper. The center is our liquefier. Boom. The far one is our ablator. Boom. This is an ablator. Boom. Pyrothermic generators inside. Boom. Boom. Then pyrothermic generators on the outside. Kind of close here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. I might need to move a little closer. Okay, fuel. We need fuel to come across here. So this belt comes out. We put our... Oh, I gotta go a little further without falling. That thing is right in my way. Come on. There's my hopper. Belt on top. That's our fuel supply for this row. I may bring the belt over here. Hoppers for infused coal coming through. Belt. Not that kind of belt. That kind of belt. Couple hoppers. Oop. And I think that's it. My little smoke detector just popped on. Hopefully that's not going to keep beeping in the background here. Let's see. I think that is good. We just need to bring that belt down. We can belt here. Thank ourselves later. Not that kind again. Here. Boom, boom. That can go, that can go. Let's go down. And let's see. We need a belt here. This is our stuff coming down. I can zoom in maybe and see this a little better. We want it right off of that. It needs to come down. Okay. Not sure why that's happening. I'm trying to bring that belt down here this way. There we go. That one's done, I believe. We got 2 more to do, and then we got to talk about or think about infused coal. Let's just get on it here. This is us. Nope. Yeah, this is us. Center. We got a hopper in there. This is where we put the liquefier typically. Boom, boom. Out on the edge. Later. Okay, let's, what next? Oh, more these guys. You. Then we can bring this belt over. Boom. Hopper. Probably forgetting something. Our output on this one's already routed. We did it before, apparently. I could try to tackle that one from here. Seems dubious, though. Let's come down a bit. Let's move over, actually. This one looks done. That center mouse button issue I've got. Often scrolls when I click it. Okay, and then we'll hop up here and get this little pillar done. This one, we don't have the stuff set up yet. Okay. Looks like here. It's going to be a belt, and then this is going to be our hopper. See, I'm not at the best angle here for these, but I can try it. Wrong. That needs to go. Those both need to go up one. Can I get them? Can I get them? You know what I'm saying? Can I get them back? These need to go one up from where they're at. Don't want to lose these. I don't have extras. Gotta remember. Oh my gosh, I'm out of pyrothermic generators. What? What? It's knocked up on everything but that. We're gonna have to get down and get some of those. Whoops. It's alright. We'll heal up here on the surface pretty fast. Forgot about the pyrothermic generators. I do need to set up a teleporter over here too. Did I set one up? I thought I almost did. Did I do it? Thought about it, didn't do it, apparently. Why don't we do that right now? Instead of putting it off. We can actually power it with a solar panel too. Why don't we do it off to the side? And I don't have any fancy batteries. How about one of those? It occurred to me that I might have more power than I ever need for these refiners. We'll see once we get this thing kicking if it actually uses all this power I'm providing. We might be wasting solar panels there, though. I'm just a little curious if that's the case. I'm just going to put one on here, and we're going to put a teleporter. I'll find it on my hotbar buried in here somewhere. Bam, we'll just call this Hive Mind 1 or something. Maybe it's cleaner like that. Boom. Okay. So maybe in the future we can use that instead of running back, but that's going to take a while to charge, so we're stuck kind of legging it there. Chew away at this rock while I'm heading over. There is some coal right there we might make use of. Or the hive mind fuel. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, I can't believe I forgot pyrothermic generators. What are we doing? We can do a lot. 58. I gotta go get more copper wire. Probably should have that automated. I seem to run into that quite often. Occurs to me we could have teleported there. Oh well, too late now. See our bladers shooting through all over the place. Again, we can put ablaters and stuff on this whole side as well. All over the place. I think I got room to walk down here. Okay, that thing's charging. That'll take a while. Let's get back up to what we were doing. All right. Pyrothermic generators. 1, 2, 3. These ablaters and things, I think they do use all the energy we give them. Oh, can I get my hopper there? Boom. I can. I'm going to bring this belt across first. And we can get rid of that one. And I need that one just so I can get here. Oh, something's wrong. Something's not right. Is that infused coal coming through here? It is. How is in... Okay. Moving up in the world. I didn't think that was making it up here this far yet. Okay. I'll take it. Belt. Couple hoppers, and this is the end of the line, so we don't need to worry about running more belt for infused coal, unless we use the same line to go around the corner. If we do, we'll deal with it. We'll route that later. Alright. We do have to create this little section of belt yet. And then we gotta bring this down. Boom. Oh, look. Looks good. Now, is that the right stuff coming through here? On its way down. There it is. Yeah, looks like the right stuff. Kind of surprised Infused Coal made it all the way up there. I guess some nuggets are making their way up there. All right. Okay, Infused Coal. What do we want to do? I've been wrestling with this for a while in my head. Part of me wants to tap into some local deposits, just set up some infused coal production, maybe even right here on this plane of this platform here, and then feed it in, and then just tap into deposits. This deposit's almost gone. This is just a goofy project I've been doing. In fact, let's speed this up. I'm just basically trying to clear this deposit out of here. There, I don't need to fill batteries anymore. I can just come by and grab the coal. Let's go up. There are coal deposits nearby, near-ish by, that we could tap into. They're kind of behind this big hill. I'm not going to clear it right now, but I'll clear some while we're walking over there. We've also got some worm threat here. There are some coal deposits out this way that we could tap into. We could even put drill heads. We've got tons of them. And we could make these deposits last. That's 183. That's not great. 183,000. There's another one there. 1.44 million. That would last for a good chunk of time, especially if we threw drill heads on it. And then there's another one here. 1.162 million. So here's my dilemma. And there's our overmind over there watching. My dilemma, or part of my dilemma, is we've got another... Do we have another hive mind over here? Yeah, right here. I might want to use this coal for this hive mind instead of a farm. You know, if we're going to have issues with fueling these things. And then the other dilemma I've got is we've got so much coal underground that it feels like maybe I should just be routing that coal that I'm already mining. Just throw some parallel belts down and bring that over here. But we've got a bunch of coal powering all of our laser defense here. So there's one strong argument saying, hey, you've already got this coal and it's kind of centrally being mined from all over the place. Tap into that supply. And the other argument is, well, but you could have this totally separate thing that's a little bit less critical than your defenses. Although I guess this is supplying our defenses. So suffice it to say, I'm having a hard time making a decision on it. Could do both too. I'll show you another option. In fact, let's walk over to the coal belt. I can show you what the problem is. Why it's kind of trickling in. Where is it? It's over this way. There it is, right? There's the infused coal coming up. Let's follow this belt. I'll show you what happens. Right? It's not saturated at all as it's heading out there. And that guy is being fed, if we follow it, back here. Here's where it starts sharing. And there's a whole bunch of places where it's sharing. It's sharing here to feed our... this is just temporary crafting, so this belt usually stays saturated. That's not a huge demand. Same thing here, that's feeding our research lab. I haven't been doing research in quite a while, so that's not chewing up any coal. This set of belts... Again, it's feeding some manual crafting. In this case, this is our macerating, which doesn't even... Oh no, these are our construction phase makers. Do these guys need power? Maybe they do. I can't remember if they do or not. That's not much, not very significant usage, but this belt feeds all of our mining shafts. And so all the power of all our mining shafts is coming from this same belt of infused coal. What I'm thinking we might do is bring up another belt of infused coal, just separate. It's not sharing with anything. That's supply coming down. I wanted to see where it's coming up from storage. It's... Okay, here's where the infused coal is actually coming up from below. And it's even shared with all of our infused coal, not infused coal production. This actually goes way out to some other manual stuff. There's not a huge demand out there. But even here, you can see it's not saturated. If we go down, boom. You can see it's not saturated because it's being shared in more places. Here we are in level 30 where everything gets routed. Got tons of coal, raw coal. It's backed up. Whoops. Am I going the wrong way? Here's where it's coming up from storage. This belt is saturated. Or no, that's coal ore, sorry. Where the heck is the infused coal from storage? Okay, that's the processing. Yeah, let's follow this belt, sorry. No, this is confusing. It's the second belt down here. This is it right here. This is where the infused coal is coming up from storage. And that belt is somewhat saturated. It runs through a storage hopper. I put a turntable in here, but they're slower than hoppers, so I do hoppers. And this is feeding all of our factories their power. What I'm thinking of doing is right here on the third floor where we're routing everything, just bring up another belt. And we could do that. We can see we've got excess supply right here. Or we could tap into these ones that are further back. These supplies, like I could run something up right here. In fact, we could put like a hopper here, a pillar there, and come up and have our own dedicated supply just to go feed the hive mind. Let's do it. Let's just do it. In the interest of time, let's do it. I'm going to put a hopper here. If I can get to it. Boom. And then I'm going to put blocks here. And this is going to be our second supply of infused coal. And this is going to be a dedicated belt that runs straight out to our hive minds. And we should have a little more saturation and we can scale up more. We can still augment it with local supplies of coal and just process those up on the surface. But I think this is going to get us closer to having a saturated belt. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with these hoppers. What about... I wonder if I do 2. That would speed things up. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. May try that. All right, we need to come up there. Let's take the elevator to the 3rd floor. I'll patch that from below later. Oh, do I not have any rough hewn rock? I do. Okay, now we need to find a way to get this over to the hive mind. Want that up. Okay, this is infused coal for hive 1. Accept. And now I need to run that to where that hive mind is. And I don't know where it is. Where are you? Let's put some annoyingly bright torches on this thing. It's already annoyingly bright down here. But this will guide us like a moth to flame when we come back down. We need to figure out how we want to route this. Is this the infused coal going up here? There's infused coal from storage making its way up. We could maybe hop up parallel to this, or we could route it. We could go straight on back to where the hive mind is and just have a direct route. Let's take a look at what that might take. We'll head over to the hive mind. This time we can teleport if we want. You can see it on here. Where are you? Hive mind farm 1, boom. And we would like that coal, that infused coal, to come up where? We can still borrow from the other supply if we want. But maybe somewhere over here? Like right here, and then we could just belt it over to that? Let's do it right here. Boom. And we're going to go to the 3rd floor. I was a little afraid of this. We're going to have to do some digging. We're not going to have to do that much digging. We don't want to be on this floor. But we need to maybe... Oh, we're okay. So I'm looking at the bottom of the screen. Okay, our base is this way. And we want... I want infused coal up along here. So I want this 9 high for sure. I'm gonna put block here just to mark it, and then I'm gonna clear out some of this stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'll worry about making this all real pretty later. But this is what I'm chewing away right now is probably going to be where our belt's going to go for the coal. Infused coal. We're going to have to clear out some of this stuff just to have a path going through. In fact, maybe I'll put a little bit of belt here just so I can keep track of it. And that's going to be infused coal going straight to the hive mind. Now we need to go find all our pretty lights down here. I think they're straight ahead, right? I think they're straight ahead. There they are right there. Boom. You can see them in the distance. So we just need to pick a path to join up our belts. Believe it or not, I already lost my place. Okay, we're over here. Nope, we need to go higher than that. What was I thinking? That's not 9 high. We got to go way higher than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where our belts are going to be. Not chew out a couple more of these. I'm going to have to chew out some of this coal. It's in our way. Might be able to path through it. Okay. Yeah, that's... This is where our belt needs to go. Way up here. And then I'll chew it this way. I'll probably do that between episodes. Yeah, this has not been fully excavated. Not sure. Looks like this is blocked maybe. The laser's not getting through. That top laser. Diagnose the problem here. Boom. Yes. Didn't quite make it. Now that should help a little. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to do that between episodes. I'll run our belt over here. I might have to put some torches here because I keep losing my spot. I think it's here, right? Yeah. I'll burrow this out, run a belt over to our hive mind. We'll poke up through the second floor and we'll just come straight up to the surface, and then we'll have our own dedicated line of infused coal. But I can tackle that between episodes. And then we should be good on infused coal. We can think about working on the hardened machine blocks maybe next episode. And then we'll just keep an eye, and maybe in a couple episodes, we'll monitor how our missile production is, if it's scaled up or not. Hopefully it will have. Oof, this is intense. Take these out now. Yeah, we'll monitor how the missile production's going. We want to ramp that up. We want to eventually just get to the level, what was it, 20,000 threat rating, and know that we've got strong defenses in place. We'll see. I don't know if we'll get to if we'll have a bunch more defenses in place before we get there. Probably. We've got a lot to do, actually. Hopefully that'll stay saturated. Yeah, let's wrap this one here. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to patrons and channel members. Really, sincerely appreciate your support. And everybody else that's been giving the videos a thumbs up. Also, my thanks goes out to you. I will see you all in the next one.